The Eternals introduced us to the concept of the Celestials, and by the end of that film, we see exactly how giant the main Celestial we follow throughout the entire film, Erisham, is compared to the planet. Now, of course, many people think and believe that this could be a way to introduce us to the concept that will eventually lead to a character like Galactus. And now the writer of the Eternals talks a little bit about bringing the character in a sequel. So this comes at us from Direct, and they were able to talk to the screenplay writers of the Eternals, Ryan and Kaz Firpo, and they were specifically asked about Galactus, and what they would say that they believe that that character is amazing. And they say that they believe, as of right now, that there is very much an open door for the World Eater to become a villain and be brought in. They also go on and say that if you watch the Eternals and what they're setting up, that they are setting the stage for a giant intergalactic cosmic megalith confrontation that we haven't seen the likes of before. And that obviously by the time we see how Eternals ends, there is judgment for planet Earth that's on the way. But beyond that, they talk about how exciting it is that the Marvel Cinematic Universe can use Galactus, which is something that other people in Marvel Studios have also echoed as well. They also talked a little bit about how you set up sequels with the idea of Galactus for like a post-credit scene or anything, and if you leave that open or not. And then they ended it by finally saying that they are excited to explore Galactus in the sequels if that's what the audience wants. They'll be excited to be a part of it and explore it, but of course, it's still quite a ways off until we get more Eternals. So, now we wait and see, and hopefully something happens. So I will just honestly say that I think it's too early for Galactus anytime soon. We just now have Celestials. The Eternals haven't even gone face to face with one, literally, to battle it out. So you can't just bring Galactus now, and then that kind of undoes everything. You gotta slowly step it up. And there's already plenty of theories of how maybe Eternal sets up Galactus, but you also got to get the Fantastic Four in there. You got to get more heroes in there, because when Galactus comes, everybody's going to be teaming up. And I don't think it's just going to be Galactus versus Earth, because that's what the Celestials are for. You're going to have Galactus versus the galaxy, and that's going to be sort of the go-to. So you got to build up more franchises and things out there, and it's going to take some time. But if they start planting the seed, and boy, that kind of goes real good with Eternals and the plot of that film, you take your time and let it grow slowly, and then let it be fully explored and let the fruits of those labors kind of come to fruition, right? You got to give it time. Going into Eternals 2 or even the next Avengers and just saying, here's Galactus. It's like, well, what's up with Kang then? What's up with the Celestials? Where's the Surfer? What's going on? Where's Nova, right? There's so many pieces that you have to rush through to get the Galactus that it's honestly pointless. So take your time. We'll get him in 10, 15 years? Boy, that's quite a ways off.